Hello everyone, today's video is going to be on NMIXX. I already started and I got through almost the whole what do fans need to know, so if I seem a little bit disheartened, that's why. It was totally my fault though. It was totally my fault. Anyways, so today's video is going to be on NMIXX. It's been a very busy few weeks for K-pop. It's been a busy few weeks for me. So let's just get right into it. I am happy to be filming another group video for you guys today. And yeah, I mean, there's probably more that I had to say, but that's it. Yes, this is one of my Korean decks. I have like 2 of them at the current moment, but I was drawn to use this one, and I usually never use these in videos. So let's just get right into it with what do fans need to know. We have 44, we have 41, and we have 29. With this 44 card, while there is a lot of speculation going on, especially with this 41, like people are trying to get to the bottom of things, like, oh my god, this was so sudden, why, you know, oh, I think this, I think that, you know, conspiracy theories, period. Okay, we'll never know. However, I just want to bring your attention to these people in the background here, and then this person right here. This tells me that the reasoning behind why this person left mainly was personal reasons. And you know how companies typically aren't honest when it comes to when a certain person departs a group or leaves a company. But I am definitely getting that this was something on her part, an individual's part. This was her idea. This was her desire to leave this group. Okay, there wasn't any kind of nefarious punishment going on or anything like that, any kind of disruption within the group. I'm getting that it was mainly a personal decision on her part. I'm getting that she felt very trapped in her situation. She felt like this was very overwhelming to her. I'm getting a lot of like sorrowful kind of energy, a lot of overwhelmed kind of energy. Like I'm getting like she was exhausted kind of energy. Okay, and it took a lot of strength on her part. It took a lot of, you know, deciding, like a lot of decision making on her part in order to get to this point. I'm getting that in order for her to move forward in her own personal life, this was a decision that had to be made. No, she's not happy. You know, she definitely feels some type of way about it. But at the end of the day, she knows that, well, she might not know now, but in the future, when she's more mature and she's had time to look back on this, she will realize that this was something that was very much needed in order for her to better flourish as an individual. Okay? Yeah, so I'm getting this was definitely personal for her. This was personal. This had nothing to do with anybody else, you know, hoopla here, hoopla there. This was about her, okay? A lot of the idol life was very overwhelming to her, at least at this point in her life. I'm getting like a lot of the things she had to keep up with, like her schedule and the comebacks and the, you know, I'm getting definitely what she feels most disappointed about is that, you know, this is the ending of a dream for her. For some reason, that's what she feels like. This was the ending of a dream, you know? It's like, this is something that I really wanted, and for it to not work out, yeah, that kind of energy. It's going to take a while for her to get back into higher spirits. I'm not even going to sit here in front of you. With this 41 card here, I'm definitely getting that amongst the fandom, amongst, you know, K-pop listeners, you know, K-poppers. I don't know what's the word for people who listen to K-pop. I have no idea. Stans, but stans, isn't that about a particular? Anyways, I'm just rambling now. There's a lot of speculation here about, you know, pointing fingers here. Pointing fingers. I wasn't even trying to do that, but literally, okay. But anyways, there's a lot of pointing fingers here, a lot of this and that going on. So I think people need to be a little bit more mindful. And I won't say need to be, but I think should be would be a better phrase here. People should be more mindful of what they're saying and who they're pointing fingers at, because at the end of the day, these are human beings. This is a group. These are people that need to move forward from this, and that should have the opportunity to be successful. And with a lot of people, you know, and a lot of the speculation, a lot of people speculating on what's going on here, this definitely impacts them in a big way when it comes to, I heard PR, but when it comes to them moving forward, this is a lot, you know, this is a lot. People just need to be way more mindful of who they're pointing fingers at. You know what I mean? Because I know the saying is all press is good press, you know, even bad press is good press, but that is not entirely true. We've seen it before, okay? So people need to be a little bit more mindful if they want to see this group flourish moving forward. I am definitely getting that there's sorrowful energy even with the members amongst the group. I mean, I feel like everyone's very understanding here. Like, the members are very understanding, the company's very understanding. However, you know, this was a big hit to them too, you know. On a personal level, like, people were trying to develop relationships with this person, you know, trying to develop friendships with this person. So this definitely was a big hit to them too. They're sorry to see her go, but if it's in her best interest, that's what they want. And then with this 29, yeah, there's still a lot of love here because this card is about reuniting with loved ones. So yeah, there's still a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. And I'm getting that there's a lot of hope here as well. They hope that she does do what's best for her and that she ends up moving forward in her life with peace, with happiness, with love, you know. There's no hard feelings here is what I'm trying to say. That's definitely what I'm getting. So that's what fans need to know regarding this situation. Dude, I picked this card up and all I heard was, you did this one time. You did. Yeah, fans are, you know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for her to get back into a more uplifting kind of energy, uplifted kind of energy, a higher vibration than what she's at right now. Because I'm feeling like, you know, this is a lot of, she's going to be resting. This is a lot of sadness. This is, you know, she might be taking a break from social media because there might be a lot going on. It might be a really overwhelming to her mental state right now. So yeah, people just need to be way more mindful because you never know, you know, if this was a group that you want to see flourish, I'll be a little bit more mindful when it comes to your speculating. Okay, I can get the attraction in speculation, you know, this is all for entertainment, you know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, these are people. Okay, now let's move into the company's POV. Okay, that's as good as I'm gonna get it, but this is the company's POV. We have the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. You know, honestly, I'm not even getting any hard feelings on the company's part here. I mean, it's not that they were happy to see her leave or anything. It's more along the lines of, you know, oh, wow, that was really harsh. I heard some people are not cut out for this, you know, and moving forward, we do hope the best for her, but, you know, some people just aren't cut out for this. So, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. However, on the brighter side, because there are a lot of beautiful colors here, there's a lot of uplifting energy here, so I am going to say that this was, you know, very much a positive note. You know, she was well liked by the company. This wasn't anything nefarious. I think, as I was saying in the first part with what do fans need to know, they're very understanding of the situation here. They're very understanding of that she's youthful. You know, these are, you know, decisions of youth people need to make, and that she's maturing. They want to give her what she needs in order to move forward in her life, you know. So this was the decision that, you know, they felt was best for her. So they went ahead and just let her go, you know. They could see how taxing this was on her, how overwhelming this was on her. And I think they were kind of very attentive to her in a certain kind of way. I don't know why, but I am definitely getting that they were working with her, and they worked with her into getting this decision because they saw how just how much it was affecting her. You know, I think they were very understanding of her feelings and very accommodating towards her feelings, and that this decision to kind of let her go, you know, for her to depart from the group, it was very much, it was met, it was well received. You know, there wasn't any fighting here. That's what I'm getting. There wasn't any fighting here. I think they're definitely ready to move forward with NMIXX, with who the members are now, and they're ready to move forward with this. I think there is a spinoff going on here, so there is some kind of strategy along the way to, in order to get this moving in a direction that they would like it to move in. Okay, like at the bottom of the deck we have a Chariot card here. So yeah, this is definitely moving forward, and they will definitely be using this publicity. They will definitely be using this momentum, this press, in order to move forward and do something, make something shake. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You know, I'm getting like this next comeback is going to be one that they will be pushing people very hard for because they're like, bro, with what happened recently, this is what we need to do in order to get everybody back on track here. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that they were very open-minded when it came to her departing this group. And I'm not getting that it was for any negative reasons. I'm getting that it was definitely for, you know, they saw some kind of upset here, that they felt like, you know, this is someone who's very young. This is someone who has their whole life ahead of them. And if this is how it is now, we would rather them do what's best for them and leave than to sit here and be miserable and later down the line cause something, you know, negative for the group. So they're like, I'd rather this happen while the group is still young than this happen years down the line. So that's why they were so open with working with her here, you know, giving her what she needed, what she wanted, you know, to move forward in her own life, you know. And I think that they're going to be trying their hardest to make this something that doesn't break this group, but makes them stronger. Okay. I'm getting that, you know, there's a lot of hopes here, even for the company. I think they definitely want these girls, this group, to flourish, you know. And they definitely have some ideas. I'm not even going to sit here in front of you. They have some ideas. They're like, okay, we know how to use this. We know how to change things up. We know how to, you know. There's something different here, though. Like, there's something different that they want to do with this group. I feel like this group is very much, I'm getting like experimental vibes. So I think there's some experimenting with this group here. They're like, let's try this to see what happens here, so that when we do groups in the future, let's see how this will be received by the public kind of energy. I'm also getting that she was very pleasant to work with. She was very much pleasant to work with. I think they would love to work with her in the future if she ever did decide to, you know, do something else with her life that was in the scope of the entertainment industry. You know, they saw a lot of potential in her. They still see a lot of potential in her. And if she ever did decide to come back to the entertainment and do something there, they would love to work with her. They would be very receptive to that. I think she was very open with them about just how she was feeling, and I think the group, they're actively working with the group right now to make sure everybody's good, you know. And that they're capable of doing this, you know. I think the vibe with the company is overall very positive, very uplifting. You know, they're like, you guys can do this. A lot of pep talks. I think they're having meetings like, okay, this is what we're thinking moving forward. You know, this was very sudden and very, we can see how this can be overwhelming because there's pretty young people in this group. So I think they're being very, I don't want to say careful, but I think they're being very accommodating of, you know, the members and everything because they're so young. And, you know, I think that's good energy to see, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and like kiss their butts or anything or like kiss their feet, but I'm just saying, like, the way that they're handling this regarding with the remaining members is actually pretty positive. Now we're going to get into what are the current members' thoughts and feelings regarding what's currently happening and how they feel about the group currently. We have the Temperance, the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let's start off with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. I'm definitely feeling like there's some pretty dramatic members, okay? Like, I understand, the dramatics and, just how major this feels to them at the moment, because they're having trouble seeing a way forward, seeing how this could be good for them. You know what I mean? I think they took this as a big loss. They're all taking this as a big loss. I'm not going to say they're all taking it very hard, but I'm going to say that they all feel the loss here, It's like this was a person they've had to say goodbye to, and for it to be so soon definitely makes them feel some type of way. I also feel like they're capable of moving forward, though. I think they're very capable, of moving forward in a way that they feel like, okay, we can do this. We can get the energy back on track. We can get everything back in motion. We can get the ball moving here. Okay, I think they feel they're going to be turning this loss, this grief, this sorrow into something more beautiful, something that works for them better. Temperance, healing with time. That's what I'm getting. Like, with time, they're going to be back on top, okay? I'm getting that, this was very unfortunate for them. They took this as very unfortunate. They took this as, like, kind of feeling like this was a hit of bad luck kind of thing. They're like, wow, how unlucky, how unfortunate kind of energy. I'm getting that certain members took this very hard, they took this much harder than others, but I am definitely getting that as a whole, they all feel some type of way about this. But at the same time, it's very bittersweet for them, because it's like, okay, we still have a job to do here. We still have something to do here. So I'm going to stay focused on this dream that we're trying to get done. I'm going to stay focused on what we're trying to accomplish here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What? You know what I'm saying? What? Anyways, people took this loss, and the way that they processed it was to be cold. Like, does that make sense? Like, they might have said some things that seemed pretty insensitive at the time, and I think they realize this. However, they're very smart. They're very intelligent. So whoever this person was that said that, while they do feel bad, they did say something insensitive. They're at the same time, they're like, did you even think about how this could affect all of us? I think that's what they said. I think that's along the lines of what they said. Did you think about how this could affect all of us? Like, I understand and I get that, how hard this was for you, but do you understand how hard this would be for us moving forward? The workload, you're going to make us have to work harder. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if they said this out loud though, but this is definitely something that they're thinking. They came off as their thinking is coming off as very cold, but I'm also getting it's very strategic, because they're like, okay, this happened. Oh, I'm sorry to see you go. That's probably what they said openly. I'm sorry to see you go. That's very sad, but at the same time, we're going to move forward and we're going to be successful. We're going to do better for you, so that this loss won't break us, that kind of thing. I'm getting that there's a true leader here. There is definitely a true leader here. I don't even know if there's a leader of this group, like who's the leader of this group, but like there's a true leader here, and this person has stepped up and is kind of helping everybody else out at this time, checking in on everyone, making sure everyone's good. Yeah, that kind of energy. I'm getting like with time, this will be something beautiful for them. This will flourish into something good for them. Their luck will turn around. That kind of energy. That this will be an opportunity for something new for them. Like, definitely something new. They're going to be turning this into an opportunity. I think they all have a newfound determination to keep moving forward, and they're taking this opportunity to actually become closer, for one, but also, I don't know, they're just taking this opportunity, you know, taking this as an opportunity. Okay, and last but not least, moving forward energy, we're going to get into what does this mean for the group, like moving forward, what their energy is going to be. So we have the Four of Swords, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups. There are definitely going to be, there's going to be some kind of struggle here. I'm not even going to sit here in front of you. There's going to be some kind of struggle here. There's going to be a hurdle here to get over. It's going to feel very major. This might be more mental than anything else, but there will be some reevaluation here so that it can turn into this Nine of Pentacles here. Abundance, love, success, you know, moving forward kind of energy. With this Eight of Cups, this has definitely turned into a new pathway. This has set them up to do something different here. So they might be moving away from one thing in order to do something else here as a whole group. Interesting. I think the person who left, she's going to be doing a hugely different path. I'm getting that this is setting her up to do something different in her own life. She's going to be moving down a new path, finding herself somewhere different. I think this goes the same for the group as well. I think that for her, it's going to take a while, but once she gets over this hurdle, this will be something beautiful for her. She will understand why she needed to do this. She will, you know, find purpose somewhere else. It's going to take some reevaluation. It's going to take some resting on this situation in order to get somewhere else. And I think that's, as the group, that's the same way. It's the same way for them too. It's going to take some going within, checking in with each other, you know, keeping stable with one another in their community in order to move past this, you know, this hardship into something more beautiful here. But I think they can do it. They will end up doing it, is what I'm going to say. I think this situation will calm down. It will be peaceful. And that moving forward with them, it's going to be like this. It's going to be beautiful, you know? I think their determination, their energy is going to be felt in a very heavy, in a very outward way, is what I'm going to say. Extroverted kind of way. Like, people are going to feel their determination moving forward. They're going to feel the energy moving forward. And I'm kind of excited to see, like, just exactly what this means for them, you know? I heard not a day goes by. When I looked at this, not a day goes by. They will still be thinking of her, you know, moving forward. However, they came here to do something. They came here to accomplish something, and that's what they're going to do. Like, this was a huge challenge for them. Huge challenge. However, they will be making, what's it called? What's that saying? Don't make rocks into diamonds? No. Something into gold. It's like, I don't know what that saying is, but that's the saying I'm getting. Because, look, we have the Eight of Cups here. So, like, moving forward from this, you know, once everything calms down, everything chills out, they'll definitely be in a higher energy, you know? This is going to be good for them. As long as you people in the fandom let it be good for them, okay? Like, I already hear it. Ever since so-and-so left, you know, it hasn't been the same. Yes, I understand how you feel, but, you know, there are still remaining members here, okay? Either you're going to support them, you're either all in or you're all out, okay? People who kind of give up on a group after a certain person leaves, you were never a really true friend, like fan, okay? And I don't mean to be harsh and, you know, rude, but that's just how I feel. Just because so-and-so left, if your love was with the group, then your love was with the group. If your love was with that individual, then just say that, okay? Like, just say that. Anyways, that's all that I have on NMIXX today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am glad to see you guys again. Y'all should be seeing me very soon. I have some days left coming up. If I don't see you, happy holidays. I don't want to say Merry Christmas because not everybody celebrates Christmas, but if you do, Merry Christmas. If not, happy holidays. I hope you're spending time with your family. I hope these times are very uplifting for you, and I know that some people go through hard times during these seasons, so let me just say I am here with you, okay? Drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you later.
Have a good night, morning, evening. Have a good day, night, morning, evening. Wait, have a good day, night, evening, morning, and bye.